In the winter of 1894, France convicted a spy. The evidence was a torn paper he did not write, and a secret file his own lawyer was never shown. It took the state 12 years to say the word, innocent. Paris, September 1894. A cleaning woman on the French payroll empties a wastepaper basket inside the German embassy. Inside it, a torn, unsigned memorandum, the bordereau, offering French military secrets to Germany. Somewhere on the general staff, an officer was selling out France. Suspicion settled on Captain Alfred Dreyfus, an Alsatian artillery officer, reserved, wealthy, and Jewish. The anti-Semitic press had been naming Jewish officers as traitors before there was a traitor. He fit the suspicion because he was the Jewish officer on the staff. The handwriting was close, but not right, so an expert invented a theory that Dreyfus had forged his own hand. On October 15th, he was summoned to a fake inspection and arrested for high treason. His court-martial that December was held behind closed doors. During deliberations, the judges were secretly handed a dossier of intelligence scraps. One fragment mentioned an initial. None of them named him. His lawyer never saw that file. The verdict was unanimous. Guilty of treason, perpetual deportation. January 5, 1895. The courtyard of the École Militaire. His buttons and braid were torn off, his sword broken over a knee, while a crowd at the railings screamed. Witnesses recorded him shouting that he was innocent and that France may live. They shipped him to Devil's Island, a bare rock ringed by surf off South America. One prisoner, one stone hut. For weeks he was chained to his bed at night. A wall was built so he could no longer see the sea. Then in 1896, the case cracked. The new intelligence chief, Georges Picquart, traced the bordereau's handwriting to Major Ferdinand Esterhazy, an officer drowning in gambling debts. Picquart told his superiors. They told him to keep quiet. He was posted away, then arrested, then imprisoned for months. A court-martial acquitted Esterhazy after deliberating for minutes. Crowds cheered him, and to seal the file, an intelligence officer named Henry pasted together a forged letter naming Dreyfus outright. In August 1898, officers held that letter up under lamplight. 2 different papers glowed through the seam. Henry confessed, and the next day was found in his cell with his throat cut, ruled a suicide. Nationalists raised a public subscription in his honor. By then, the novelist Émile Zola had gambled everything, publishing J'accuse on a front page, accusing the general staff by name. He was convicted of libel for it and fled to England. In 1899, France's highest court annulled the verdict and ordered a retrial. At Rennes, before the world's press, a military court heard the collapsed case. The forger had confessed. The real author had fled the country. The court convicted Dreyfus again, treason with extenuating circumstances. A verdict whose own wording admits the judges no longer believed the charge. Days after the verdict, he was pardoned and freed. He accepted, while stating that a pardon is not innocence. His family and the Dreyfusards fought on for 7 more years, petition by petition. On July 12, 1906, the Cour de Cassation wiped out the Rennes verdict and declared him innocent of everything. 9 days later, he stood in a courtyard of the École Militaire, yards from where his sword had been broken, and received the Legion of Honor to cries of "Long live Dreyfus." The army that degraded him now saluted him. France convicted the innocent man twice and the guilty man never. This has been under oath.